Welcome back. We're celebrating Mother's Day the only way we know how here on the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Here's the third and by far most sinister context in our theme: not all moms are created equal. There are bad moms out there. There are some moms like the Christina Applegate, Kristen Bell, Mila Kunis type bad moms from the guys who made The Hangover. Then there are moms out there who actually do commit small petty crimes, like petty larceny, to try and put food on their family's table in the most dire circumstances. And then there are moms out there who are just the most vicious, sentient shells of their former beings. This mama is definitely one of them. If you don't know the backstory behind this mama, what you see here actually came out of a short story from the Massetti siblings, Andy and Barbara Massetti, which caught the rapt attention of executive producer Guillermo del Toro. He was impressed by this so much, he decided to become the executive producer of this feature-length adaptation, which I picked up for under $3, and stars Jessica Chastain, then Academy Award nominee for Zero Dark 30, now Oscar winner for The Eyes of Tammy Faye, alongside Nikolaj Coster-Waldau of Game of Thrones fame. IamWoke.com says it's horror at its best. Well, I gotta say, it's emotional horror at its worst. Guillermo del Toro, the Academy Award-nominated writer of Pan's Labyrinth and Oscar winner for The Shape of Water, presents this supernatural thriller that tells the haunting tale of two little girls who disappeared in the woods the day that their parents were killed. When the young sisters are found alive in a decrepit cabin, their uncle, Lucas, played by Waldau, and his girlfriend, Annabelle, played by Chastain, a former punk rocker, take them in. As they try to introduce the children to a normal life, Annabelle begins to wonder if the traumatized girls are the only guests they have welcomed into their home. By a long shot, no. Bonus features include deleted scenes, the original short with the introduction by Guillermo del Toro, which I will link below. It's on Mama's official YouTube channel. The Birth of Mama, that's a general behind-the-scenes featurette, and feature commentary with the director, producer, and co-writers, the Massetti siblings. This runs an hour and 40 minutes, that's 100 minutes, and is rated PG-13 for violence and terror, thematic elements, and disturbing images. From Universal Studios Home Entertainment. Let me give you a bit of backstory without trying to spoil this. You see here, Lucas's estranged brother, twin brother, Jeffrey, was so taken aback by the personal downfall of his finances that he actually murdered all of his co-workers and then killed his wife before kidnapping the kids and taking them to a decrepit cabin. It is there where one of these search party volunteers to find these two girls, Victoria and Lily, locate them. And then a family court judge grants custody of the children to both Lucas and Annabelle, and from there, Mama gets invited in also. By accident. Playback-wise, it ran smooth. Yeah, there's some digits here on the disc. It looks dingy, there are some thumbprints, but it played well, audibly and visually. As far as the cover goes, well, look at this. You see these creepy motifs? They're moths. And they actually play a central figure in the climax of this, in the climax of the film and throughout it, sporadically. Those are the creepiest, most horrific-looking motifs in cinema I've ever seen. I'm deathly scared of moths. As a matter of fact, one moth, the size of the CGI moths that you'll see in Mama, actually flew into this room and landed on my PC screen. I had to take a very firm clinging to that screen the next day, and sleep in the parents' room that night. It was that horrible. All I can say is there's an emotional resonance to Mama in the third and final act of the film, which I think will definitely have you saying, "Wow, Mama, this is real." One word before I close this out about Jessica Chastain's third time being the charm at the Oscars. The guy who co-created Wet Hot American Summer, Michael Showalter, directing a biopic about one of the most infamous televangelists in American history, Tammy Faye Baker, casting Jessica Chastain in that role, and for her performance, finally claiming an Oscar of her very own after 2 nominations. That's a story that Adult Swim can't even dream up, even if they won a Peabody. But alas, those are the Oscars for you. I just gotta warn you, Jessica Chastain, with that great Oscar comes an even greater responsibility here on in to highlight mediocre films that might otherwise go down south if it weren't for your talent. When you pick this up, it'll be your guess to figure out what the hell happens with this baddest of the bad mama. 4 out of 5 claps is a safe bet. I hope your mama isn't as freaky as this one. Thanks for watching TSR. Now to see another awesome review like this one, click here. If you want to become a Hollywood bargain hunter, click here to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the thrift side.